What's up, guys, and happy Thursday. Welcome to your post-work, post-school, after-hours physics class. Hope everybody has been enjoying Liberalio. We're going to kick it off with some Silver and Blood and then do Nikkei in the second half. We got a lot of new stuff in both games, to be honest. So let's get into it. But before actually we start, let me make some posts on Discord. I haven't done anything. Wow, it looks like we already have a lot of people in chat though. All right, give me just a second, guys. While we catch everybody else up. Some people don't know what's up. All right, let me see. At everyone. I feel like I should just get a bot to do this, but I don't know. I've always done it manually. Keeps me more engaged. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody. Let's see. Let's grab this link from both. Wait, yeah, watch now. Is that a Twitch link? There we go. Twitch link. And let's put this in here. Oh. Didn't copy the whole thing? Hello? Was it being annoying? Okay. There we go. All right, and let me drop this over here as well. Videos and streams. And media tab. Media. There we go, media. Okay. That should do it. Let's click some of these alerts. Grab some stuff. Oh, I just realized I had no game sound on this whole time. My bad, guys. Yes, we'll purchase that for free. Click all the clickety clicks. Get rid of the notifications. Do we have anything I need in here? I might start buying these warrior crystals. Should I buy them? Maybe we'll just hold off on those for the moment. I might just hold off on those. Well, it's only 4,200. Yeah, I'll buy them. I'll buy them. Because I'm trying to build up both Otavia and Letitia. And then we're going to wait to buy these things. Because let's see, how many can I even get? Oh, 47. It might be time to buy them, actually. All right, let me check in with chat. Who do we have here? We got John Smith. We got Lone Syndicate, Warlock Warlord, Mr. True, Luis Rodriguez, Grimjaw. Welcome, everybody. First, dude, you called it. John Smith did get here first. Hello, late people. What's poppin', gamers? Hey, hi. What are we playing today? Yeah, we're starting off with Silver and Blood. And of course, there's always Nikkei coming. There will always be Nikkei. But yeah. Has everyone finished chapter 2 of Goddess Fall? No, so there are still the 2 left. And Dr. Eagle subscribed on Twitch. Thank you for the sub. That is 7 months in a row. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Big shout out to Dr. Eagles. One of the biggest supporters of the channel. And he says, hey, what's up, Sparks? What's up? But yeah, no spoilers. Nobody talk about the story in chat, please. And I did not pay for extra runs, so there's still 2 more things. So we don't know what's gonna happen. But yeah, it's super crazy so far. It's super crazy. There's one thing, well, we'll just talk about it more when we get to Nikkei. We'll focus on Silver Blood for now, but there is something about it that kind of bothered me a little bit. It's not even like a big criticism, but there's something that kind of concerns me. What's up, Jack? What's up, Sophia? Claim some more stuff. This totally looks like a wedding gown. Like, it's just a reshade. Like, it's the same skin that she normally has, just like a different color. They definitely made it look like a wedding dress in this one, though. Because, like, this is what she looks like normally. Kind of looks a little more like, almost like gothic Lolita kind of dress. But in the other coloration, it looks very, like, wedding gown-esque. Alright, let's claim this stuff. Do an extra sermon.
The longest journey begins with a fulfilling day indeed.
You were impatient and bought 2 runs yesterday because you couldn't be left with a cliffhanger. That's fair, that's fair. I thought about it. This is I've never bought runs to finish them ahead of time. This is the first time I actually considered it. I didn't, but it's the first time I actually considered it. Alright, so we got Seraphina. Seraphina launched today. Seraphina is a marksman with light armor, so she's probably a really good DPS. She follows the church, and she is a whole moon and does physical damage. I'm expecting her to be quite good. We are going to have to wait to get our free copy of her, but they give us the free trial to do. So let's do the trial right now. I feel like Letitia, Van Helsing, and Seraphina might just be like a really OP trio to get your full Wind Chaser bonus, and then you just put in like 2 other good units. Maybe you add in Seth if you need the survivability, because there are definitely situations where you might need the survivability. But let's see how she does in this this showcase trial. A thick Lolita, yeah, it's true. She Stella is kind of thick. Got them curvy hips. People were spoiling on socials. Oh, I'm sure tons of people were spoiling on socials. I don't really see any of that, though. Like, I basically don't follow any, like, game-related social media other than, like, the official accounts. Dude, that animation for Seraphina's ultimate was crazy. But can we pause this? Let me see the stats so far. Seraphina's keeping up with Van Helsing. They're almost exactly the same. She's actually slightly higher than Van Helsing right here. Dude. Okay, yeah, it's definitely looking good. All right, let's keep going. Her design is pretty cool. Like, she lives up to her name, being like a seraph. Final blow. I mean, she's kind of like messed up, right? Although, yo, she's really got an open position here. But anyway, she looks kind of, it's just kind of awkward. But I mean, she looks like kind of fucked up. Like with sort of like blood on her face, and like she's got this spike coming out of her chest. But otherwise, she's very like angelic looking. Let's look at the final stats. Yeah, dude, out damage Van Helsing. And here they're even showing you, like, maybe you don't want to go all in. Like, keep in mind, this is not even getting the Wind Chaser bonus, right? Because we don't have Letitia on this team. That's kind of nuts. I'm excited for her. I'm excited. Have I seen the next 2 upcoming units on Silver and Blood? 2 Demon Mommies? I have not. Have they been posted, or was it like a leak or something? Because I have definitely not seen anything about that Warlock. Let's claim this. So yeah, we have to complete these missions. It's gonna be a few days until we can get our copy of Seraphina. And even if she is as cracked as I kind of expect her to be, I'm still not going to get extra copies. Like, I think the 1 will be fine. I mean, just getting a free unit, I can always add her to the altar. And it just feels like kind of a waste, you know? Like, I'm not gonna pull for extra copies of her. Wait, did I... I can claim this reward. I didn't claim it already. Yeah. Her banner will last for 2 more weeks. Oh, we can do a normal pull. We can do a normal pull. Maybe I do. Maybe I'll do that. Towards the end. Anyway, let's... What is this? Is this the new minigame? Wuthering Path. Is this like Wuthering Waves? What is this? Wuthering Path. Okay. Oh, what's happening? Wait, how do I do this? I can crouch. No, I fell in the hole. Oh, okay, so I jump. Wait, there's got to be like keys that can do this, right? Oh, this is dumb AF. Like, why are the controls so bad for PC? So I have to actually click back and forth? Okay, hold up. There's got to be key binding, right? Is there no, like, keys I can hit? Because having to go, like, click, 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 that's way harder than if you were, like, tapping it on a touchscreen. The story is good in that game? Dude, the story is really good in this game. They keep posting all the upcoming patches in CN. Someone reposted them on Discord. Oh, okay. It's not a leak. But yeah, I haven't seen it. I have not seen it. I don't think there is a CN server, by the way. I think I know what you're talking about, but just... I believe it's a Taiwan server. Have not found any keybinds. It's really dumb. Jack has already tested this. Oh my god, this is like stupid as hell. What a terrible design. Oh, so if I hit that, I die. Okay. So I can't bump my head on that either. Where is there going to be a situation where I'm going to... Oh, God. Where I'm going to need to crouch, I wonder. Dude, this is really hard to time with the clicking. I feel like this would be much easier with either the actual touchscreen or... Oh, my God. Or keybinds, obviously. Bro. This is awkward as hell. What does this do? Oh, it makes me slide? Let me see. Okay. So basically I just use that if there's something that's too low. Why would I ever need to do that? I don't know yet. I'm gonna hit my head. Yep. Good lord. This could actually be like kind of a fun minigame if the controls weren't just complete ass. Ooh, I feel like that spike probably would have killed me. Two stars. We gotta get 3 stars on this piece of shit. And I instinctively want to, like, hold down the jump to, like, jump higher. Because in most games, if you kind of, like, hold it, you'll jump higher. But that doesn't work. If you hold it down, it just doesn't do anything because, like, it doesn't register as a mouse click. So that, like, really messes me up sometimes. But, like, in most platformers, it's like you tap it and you'll jump kind of short. If you, like, hold it down, then you'll jump higher. But in most platformers, you're not jumping with the click of your mouse. Oh, fuck. I had to move my mouse over to the slide and I wasn't fast enough. The fact that, like, they have an actual PC client and yet these are the controls is possibly the worst... I can't even get 3 stars with this. The worst developer decision I've ever seen in this game. Wow. This would have been mildly more interesting if we didn't have AIDS agent trying 2 months ago. AIDS agent training. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Good lord. All right. Well, we're going to be doing this all night. It's hard for me to express how much I hate this. Holy shit. Dude, moving the mouse over to do a slide is idiotic. But, okay, so that I have to hold. Oh my god, that's even more annoying. So I can't hold the jump, but I have to hold the slide. Ugh. Shoot me now. Oh god. Oh my god, we made the 3 stars. Is there any point in me even continuing this? Not sure. We'll just keep going until I die, I guess. Oh, fuck. Alright, whatever, fine. We got our 3 stars. I am so done with that. We could go on to stage 2. I'm not going to do that right now. At some point in the future, maybe I will. Maybe I'll do it on my phone as well, because that's just going to be infinitely better. I will probably just play this on my phone on my own time. What do I want here? I mean, presumably I'll probably just clear the shop, but what's my priority? Probably these. Let's just take these. Yeah. Okay, well, devs, you get an F on your report card for that. Vic says, I'm late, starting off with Silver and Blood. Yes. Togashi Jack says, right now only levels 1 and 2 are available, which is good because you wouldn't want to keep doing this either. Just for real, for real. Okay, so let's go into the actual event. And that's not even, like, a terrible concept for a minigame. I mean, like, that could be fun, but, like, let me just, like, use, you know, spacebar and shift, or just like A and S or whatever, like just some kind of keybinds rather than like clicking back and forth. That's really hard to believe that they were that stupid. All right. Nightmare. So we do get hard mode for this. So we can go through our 5 new challenges. We should breeze through these without any problem. Dude, that like explosion of blood from Noah's ultimate is pretty crazy. And what is this animation from our crossbow girl? I never paid attention to it before. Sup, Vermouth? Welcome to the stream.
I'll do my best. I protect everything I call here.
If they wanted you to click back and forth, at least put the buttons next to each other. Yeah, exactly. It's on literal opposite sides of the screen. Which, if you were using your phone, would be great, right? Because then you just like hit one with each thumb. But like on the PC, which again, they have explicitly made a PC client. It's not like I'm emulating here. It's mind-boggling that they would have done that.
I'll do my best. I protect everything I call here.
But yeah, if you just had to go like click, 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 click between two things right here, it would not be nearly as bad. But like literally moving it to the opposite end of the screen is insane controls. How about the story on this event, by the way? Like, it took some unexpected turns. I quite enjoyed it. Did not expect there to be alternate version of Letitia, for sure.
For the sake of people.
Flesh and armor. Sounds very metal.
I'll do my best. I protect everything I call.
Hard to beat Letitia's animation.
Step aside. For the sake of
All right. I still have my one extra one. I'm going to save it, and then I'll use it to repeat hard 11 when we get there. To the shop. Pick up some more summons. I like how the background music is just like birds chirping in the background. It's very relaxing, very pleasant. Very chill vibes. Dude, in this art, her tail is insanely big. This is like way bigger than in her actual character model. Okay, let's go to the castle, grab our expedition rewards, and do our advising. Yeah, council chamber. All right, regarding arranging for vassals to infiltrate other kingdoms. All right, what are your thoughts? Bella doesn't like it. Haughty doesn't like it. Acapella doesn't like it. Van Helsing doesn't like it. Okay, everybody's against it. Okay. Oh, interesting. It's 2 things that are postponed decision. Is that a bug? That's unusual. So we have invest and then 2 postpones. We're going to go with this bottom one. There we go. Everybody gets ones. Oh, no. I thought Bella said she didn't like it. Interesting. That was unexpected. Well, anyway, we pleased 3 out of the 5. Getting close to finishing Bella anyway. Nice. Affinity up on a bunch of them. And apparently I have stuff in the ritual chamber to do. Impressive. Right? I think that's Impuza talking. Dude, the story's getting kind of wild. I've finally gotten to a point where I'm stuck. And I'm not sure if I should like open all my resources, but I'm stuck on 17.8. But things have gotten pretty wild. I shouldn't like say too much without, you know, giving spoilers, but wait, what do I have to do in here? Oh, I completed some more missions. Okay, cool. Also got a new picture for getting more copies of Ressa. I feel like her hair, like her eyes, it's all very dramatic and it really fits with like the movement and coloring of the event frame. So I thought I'd pair them together. All right, let's go to the Lost Courtyard. And I'm actually going to just quick battle Restless Spirit 2 times.
Are you prepared?
I feel like until I can do the higher floors, I'm really not missing that much. So yeah, well, quick exercise 3. Maybe I'm just being too lazy, but the last couple times I've just done this rather than fighting the bear 3 times in a row on floor 1. Open these chests that we got. I would definitely recommend getting the red school things pretty much every time, by the way, if you ever have these like select options. And always get Divine Blood. If it's a choice between Pure Blood and Divine Blood, always get Divine Blood.
A fulfilling day.
Oh, and I got my first piece of tier 10 equipment. Tier 10, it's not really tier 10, but you can see here I did the echo thing for it. It looks super badass with this like glowing red flamey animation in the background. It's really cool. I'm gonna make a video about this soon, but yeah, definitely a big power up there. And let's enhance this. We'll wait to go all the way up, because I'll use it to complete a mission for tomorrow. Vic says, I'm literally drowning in story. 4 chapters behind in Nikke, 20 plus chapters in Silver and Blood, part 2 of Eden. Wait a minute, you're 4 chapters behind in Nikke? How did you get so far behind in Nikke? Dude, and 20 plus chapters in S&B? And part 2 of Eden. Wait, 20 plus chapters? I mean, you must be like... There are 20 chapters in S&B, but like you're already in like chapter 15 or something, right? So you have like 5 more to go probably. But that is a lot of story. There's a lot of story. All right, what do we need to do for clan? Let's sign in. We got a lot of good clan hunt rewards. And hey, we can get our next copy of Serene. What do we do? Challenge Infinite Abyss. Okay, that's easy. Let's do it. 96, 97, 98, 99. Here we go. Limit Break 2 on Serene. Summon. Alright, and then we're just going to do another Serene. Wait, no. Yes, there we go. And we'll start this out. Get up to 10%. There we go. Already 10% into our last copy that we'll need of her. So let's do it. Where is Serene?
Hey, newcomer.
Limit Break 2 or Spirit Siphon 2?
I went straight. Are you sure? Whatever happens next.
Vic says, I've just been rushing the stages for Outpost and telling yourself you'll read it later. Oh, come on. Vic. Literally the best part of both Nikke and Silver and Blood is the story. Don't do that to yourself. You absolutely need to experience the story. I hate that this has a notification that I can never get rid of now. Oh, well, maybe I can, I guess. Because I keep completing missions. That's why. Okay, I thought it was because of the new banner for Seraphina. And I was like, that is annoying as heck. But it's not as bad as I thought, actually. Okay. Let's do Time Worn Mausoleum again. Oh, wait. Did I check and see if anybody needs new equipment? I leveled up some equipment on Iona, but... Okay, yeah, some people down here do. Alright, let's give some equipment to Agaris.
Noah, my boy.
We meet again, Noah, my boy.
This time,
Sure, we'll give it to
fight by my side
Joanna.
until the very
Oh,
end.
she's all tier 9 now.
Do you wish
Augustine.
to glimpse the secrets of time?
If
Okay.
you become lost, follow the moonlight.
Pretty soon, even my SRs
Was it your
are going to have
father
tier
or
9.
mine that we
Godric is the last
What have you
one.
been up to lately?
Okay. Time Worn Mausoleum. So, I've been filling out more artifacts here in the gallery. So we're going to try and get a couple more today.
Past or future, every means
Oh, it's
stands with
one
you
of those
now.
like on both sides kind of thing. That's annoying. Okay. So who have I not used before? I don't think I've used Fanny.
Allow me to grant you the sweetest death.
And I haven't used Joanna.
It's my turn.
Wait, did I just make up her name? That's Joanna, right? Joanne. Okay, yo. And I haven't used Theophane, so let's put him in there. All right. We should probably still be able to win. We'll be carried by Van Helsing and Iona, right? Hopefully. Fixes just the fact that you know campaign story is always going to be there. Eden, however, is FOMO, so you're somewhat reading that. But if you're 4 chapters behind in campaign, then like Eden's going to be like kind of a weird storyline for you. All right, nice. We got Theophanes right away. That's good. That's good. All right, we'll put this over here, I guess. We're a very church-heavy team here. Like, almost everybody's from the church. Joanne's really cool to watch fight. Yeah, I kind of like her. She's like OP in the lore. Alright, do I need this? Ebony Altar. I haven't gotten this yet, have I? Okay.
The past without end becomes this moment.
Yeah, her kit is a little meh.
Begins from here.
Kind of mid. Guess I'll grab another one of these pieces of iron ore. Dude, Fanny's skills are really cool to watch, though. All the, like, glowing whips flying around on the screen. Okay, I don't need antlers for anything, and I guess I'll get the lead. Okay, nice. Joanne's crown, or whatever this is. What does she need? Sulfur and gold. Oh, right. Well, we got a sulfur right away, so that's nice. Dude, Theophane's shield is like the first or only tank that actually looks like he's legit putting up a shield. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll take Timeless Ionas. I'm not going to build any of these things. These are actually good, but I'm going to focus on getting the new artifacts. So we'll just expand with this tiny thing, I guess. Alright, we're getting shackles for Fanny. Oh, I need double of this? At least we got one of them. Okay. Dude, the shackle is tiny. That's kind of nice. That is really nice. Because some of their, like, special artifact weapons are just ginormous. You're like, how do I fit this shit on here? Ooh, okay. We can complete Joanne's. And we can complete Fanny's. Heck yeah. 2 new ones. That's true. Jestel does use a legit shield as well. That is a good call out. Alright, what do I do with this copper? Ooh, I'm gonna use it to complete Theophane. And let's put this over here. Move some of this shit around. Do we need sulfur for anything else? For Van Helsing, yeah, but... yeah. We'll take it. We'll take it. Alright, good thing I caught it, because we got Van Helsing's guns right away, so we just need one more to complete that. I don't need any more gold, so we will expand the board. Dude, Fanny's special item being only 2 squares is crazy to me. That's the first one I think I've ever seen that's that small. I guess we'll take this. Just move some things around. Dude, that looks badass. Like he just made a straight up wall right here. Ooh, another sulfur. Right. I mean, honestly, this is a good item, but we're just gonna expand the board just for the sake of targeting the items that we need to build. You know what I mean? Yes, we'll take the silver. Now I kind of wish I took that balloon. Okay, whatever. We're going all in. sunk cost. We're gonna keep expanding the board because we did it before, so we're going all in on it. All right, we're gonna end here before we can get anything new anyway. All right, that was good. That was good. We got a couple new artifacts. So yeah, we got Theophanes and Fanny's and Joanne. So yeah, all 3 new ones. Sweet. Claim today's rewards. I actually haven't even checked if there's any skills that I could level up now.
I didn't startle you with my appearance, did I?
Ooh, I can upgrade the ultimate for Letitia. I think that's worth it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Okay. And then I'm halfway to getting another one to get her to level 7. I don't know if I'll go past level 7 on her, but I do want to get her ultimate to level 7. I think her ultimate is the most important. And I think Wind Chaser is really, really good to invest in. Oh, nice. And this gave us some extra stuff for leveling her, so that's good too. Got a little bit of a refund. Ooh, okay, yeah, so we'll take 35 of the warriors. That's a really good payback. That was like over 50% rebate. We got lucky and got one more. Warlock says, I'm happy I managed to MLB Letitia. Yeah. Glad that worked out for you. She's worth it. She's worth it. Okay, Infinite Abyss.
Not my fault.
It is the church's day.
The hour of execution has come.
This is quite interesting.
Doesn't matter. Let's move her back. Move her back. There we go. We're gonna like steamroll this anyway, but I don't know why Adina immediately jumped in front of Van Helsing. That's kind of annoying.
Before the face of justice.
Oh,
What chance do evil and intrigue stand?
it's accidentally moved my desk up. My bad.
The hour
Hold
of
on.
execution has come.
Is this in the normal position now? I think that's in the normal position. I just bumped the button and I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Imagine, I just like slowly I go off screen. That'd be hilarious. Any skin for Letitia is like a guaranteed skip. I mean, yeah, like her normal one looks so good. Like, who's buying a skin, right?
The hour of execution has come.
I think that's probably a pretty fair take. Dude, I was sinking. Dang, that poor bird, it actually looked kind of sad. Just shot it out of the sky. Vic says, I wanted to ask if it's worth getting more of Serene or Julius first. I don't think it's going to be like a big deal either way,
My vortex.
but I'm finishing my Serene first, because she does have like legit good like marksman synergy, and considering that like two of the best units in the game, Van Helsing and Timeless Iona and potentially Seraphina, are all marksmen, Serene has like I think more value there. I haven't tested Julius too much, but I haven't like seen anything like super amazing about Julius, so I don't know. I think Serene is the one that's the better value. Ooh, we can probably totally take rank 27. Oh, look, they're kind of like sandbagging. What is this? So they have some really powerful units, but then they randomly put in some level 2 units. That's interesting. All right, so either they're going to destroy me, or I don't know. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting.
Such exquisite specimens.
All right. See how this goes. This is a scary team that they have. They have double tank, Timeless Iona, Incendiary Agaris, and Starry-Eyed Iona. They have a lot of resiliency. We are winning, but it's definitely taken a while. Okay, now we finally killed off their 2 tanks, so now they're going to fall really fast. Yep.
Past or future, every me stands with you now.
Let's just sidestep our way away from
Every me stands with
Haughty.
you now.
This should be an easy victory on this one. We got destroyed by a team of 3. It was Quinn, Thomas Iona, and Summer Bella. I mean, if I had to pick 3 units, that is very scary. That's probably about the best team of 3 you could make. Yeah, it does seem kind of stall teamy, right? They just don't have enough to actually stall, but yes, they're definitely going all in on like the tanky units. This is the only round that I might lose, but I still think I probably have an advantage here. I think I can overwhelm them with all my summons. Let's go Lamia.
Don't stand in my way.
There we go. Dang it, that takes us to rank 27. That's pretty good. At this point, there's probably nobody I can touch. Dude, this person's over 400,000. Yeah, dude, these are all way too high. Okay. All right. Well, we'll be satisfied with that and then go to the gauntlet. You're jealous of my summoner team? It definitely makes making your teams in Arena a lot easier because, like, you know, you're like, all right, I'm going to do a summon team, I'm going to do a wind chaser team, and I'm going to use a Timeless Iona team. And, like, you know, there's like a couple of flex spots in each of those that you can just kind of like fit in what you need. Yeah, this will be an easy, just quick battle right here.
Past future. Every me stands with you.
Getting all the crazy ancestor pulls when I was pulling for Letitia was kind of a huge stroke of luck. Ooh, no, that's scary. We should take these guys, right? I think we will.
Past or future, every me stands with you now. Revelation. Ignorance to I grant you a proper death. Ignorance to the past without end becomes an moment. And the future without limits begins from here.
Yeah, they're cooked. They're cooked. Time to hydrate.
Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound. Care to
Oh, another auto bot battle.
past or future,
A quick battle, this one.
every me stands. Where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound. Care to give it a try?
This is another, like, tanky stall team. Look at this. Okay. They have 2, like, full-on dedicated tanks. They have a shielding support unit. And then they have a self-healing DPS. She's really random, though. Genevieve in here is super random. I don't know what she's doing in here. But otherwise, they're going all in on stall right here. But yeah, let's do it. This should probably be a relatively easy victory.
Past or future, every me stands with you now. Moonlight revelation. I grant you a proper death without end becomes this moment. And the future without limits begins from here.
Silver and Blood rolled out a bigger wave of meta than Nikke did for first months. Yeah. Trying to think, like, what were really good units in Nikke in like the first 6 months of banner units, new banner units. Modernia was obviously crazy when she came out. What other, like, not launch units, but banner units were, like, super strong and meta in Nikke for, like, the first 6 months or so?
Past or future, every
Like, the only one I can really think of is Modernia. Unless there's someone that I'm forgetting. Like, not to say that, like, the banner units were trash or anything, but, like... I mean, Helm and Laplace were good, but they were hardly, like, they weren't game-changing. Like, you could have skipped them without really having a problem, you know? The winter units were totally skippable.
where violence and conflict intertwine, great riches abound.
Right, that's
Care
it,
to give
that's
a
it.
try?
Does Dorothy count? I mean, Dorothy was 6-month anniversary, so yeah, Dorothy counts. Dorothy does count. Summer Anise, she was kind of later on. I mean, she wasn't until, like, you know, definitely well past the 6-month mark. But yeah, Summer Anise was really good. Yeah, I feel like it was basically just Dorothy and Modernia as far as, like, wow, these are amazing units, you know what I mean? Because otherwise, like, the really OP units, like, you know, Leader, Snow White, Scarlet, Alice, like, these were all launch units, you know? So it does definitely feel like Silver and Blood has more powerful, like, gotcha units that come out in new banners in its first six months. I think that's true. Okay. So we're going to do a few hard mode stages because what I realized... I thought I wasn't far enough in the main story. Oops, that's not what I want. To get... to unlock these. Particularly the Peacemaker is what I'm looking for. But I actually need to push harder in hard mode to unlock them. So let's do a few hard mode stages. Because I definitely want the Peacemaker. And whatever the other artifact is. I forget what it is. So, yeah. We're going to do a little bit of hard mode.
This is quite interesting.
Jackal of PvP. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Definitely, like, PvP specific, but yes, Jackal was a very strong unit when she launched for that. So for launch units in Silver and Blood, like, who was, like, super good? Acapella, obviously. Acapella. Also Van Helsing. I mean, they're still top tier, like, you know, top 5 units in the game or whatever. And probably the best 2 units at launch. Was Starry-Eyed Iona launch, or was she a banner after that? I don't know if Starry-Eyed Iona was a launch unit or not. I want to say she was, but I don't know for sure. I didn't play right away at launch.
This is quite interesting.
Bella, also super, super good. I know she was launch. So Acapella, Van Helsing, Bella. Any other, like, really, really, like, strong launch units? Yo, that bug just trampled us. Left a bunch of eggs behind. Dude, the boss design in this game are pretty cool. They're very well animated too. I love the whole, like, they're actually fully 3D, you know?
We still have a long journey ahead.
Let me look at the other units here really quick. Who else was launched? I think Lamia was not launched, right? Wasn't she like the very first banner unit or something? I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh, well, Transcendent Haughty was another kind of OP launch unit. Anyone else? Was Del Carlo a launch unit? I don't know for sure. I don't think she was, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, Lamia was the first banner. Okay, yeah, so technically not a launch unit. Yeah, so I want to say for launch units, like Starry-Eyed Iona, I believe, was a launch unit. Acapella, Van Helsing, Bella, Transcendent Haughty, and Del Carlo, if she was a launch unit, but I'm not 100% sure that she was a launch unit. And then I feel like the next, like, well, the summer units were very good, actually. The summer units were very good, which were just like a month after launch, right? So, which unfortunately I missed. But I was going to say a lot of the banners for the first couple months weren't that important. But the summer units were a pretty big deal. Like, Fleeting Bella is still, like, really insane. But I feel like... So Lamia kind of became top tier. The summer units did. And probably not really anybody else until Timeless Iona, which obviously is insane. Vic is on chapter 15, but he only read up to chapter 4. Bruh. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's terrible. I mean, if you're like just not a story person and you just always skip the story, can't relate if that's true. But there are some people, and that's fair. That's totally fair. But if you do enjoy the story of these games, like, you're really missing out. I mean, like I said, both Nikke and Silver and Blood are so worth actually reading and listening to. Okay, I think maybe that's where we'll stop in hard mode for the moment. Yes, I did unlock another Flying Dutchman one. Oh, so it branches up instead. What is this? Huh. But I still need to beat 15-8. Okay. Did not realize that there was going to be a merchant ship. That's interesting. Okay, but I did... Oh, and over here. Okay, so these are like, kind of like, maybe like Lost Sector EX stages, sort of? Very interesting. Okay. Well, I'll do those later. I won't do them on stream. Alright, completed our last mission. But yeah, Seraphina. I'm expecting great things from her. I'm expecting great things from her. But we'll have to be patient. True story readers read all the character bonds and parlor stories, etc. Yeah, no, I mean that I'm not even that. All right, it is Nikke time. Gotta switch up the vibe. And let me change the stream info before I forget. Dude, the new loading screen music for Nikke is so good. So I haven't done anything yet today except do the story in the event, because I'm like, obviously I want to pay attention to that because I watch the story, I read it, and I don't want to do that on stream, right? So I already did that, but I haven't done anything else yet. We got a new CD key, by the way, with a good amount of resources. I made a community post, so do that if you haven't already. Dude, Liberalio is seeming really insane. Even like a day after like doing all my initial testing, and making that video, which by the way has gotten a great response. Thank you for all the views on that video. I feel like Liberalio has only proven to be like just as good, if not better, than I initially assessed her yesterday. She seems pretty cracked, and I'm starting to consider just getting another copy of her with the pity rather than going for the last copy of Nayuta. I think I'm gonna wait until we get into solo raid, because I might actually try on this solo raid, because we're gonna be fighting the queen, which is kind of dope. I think I'm gonna want that frame, so I'll come temporarily out of retirement. So we'll see if it's worth it to do Nayuta or Liberalio more, but I think I'm probably gonna get Liberalio because I want to like push her attack stat as high as possible. So getting an extra copy of her, I think, is gonna be more worth it for that specific purpose. Yo, what is Vic trying to post? The YouTube filter automatically blocked you, bro. She's equal or greater to SBS. Was worth it? Yeah. I mean, that's exactly what I said in my video, honestly. She is basically another SBS with slight edge to be even like a hair better than Black Shadow. The queen frame better be awesome, dude. The queen frame better be awesome. I agree. I mean, it would be crazy if they made it lame. I think people might riot. I don't know if people care that much about frames, but it would be a huge missed opportunity if they didn't make that one super cool. All right, who are we advising today? Nayuta. Thy body is indeed most well honed, great hero. Whoa. Nayuta's checking us out. Okay. Might I inquire as to thy secret? There's no secret. Maybe it's just genetic. I just train constantly. I'll say there's no secret. A most vexing answer, verily. Those who do toil to strengthen their bodies shall find themselves grievously aggrieved. Nayuta gives me a once-over. Yo, okay. I thought she was talking about my healing ability. But yeah, hard work. Eat healthy, go to the gym. Alright, Liberalio. Oh? It's getting noisy. It's quiet though. Do you hear something? I can hear them. Growing louder. The human imposters who were with you. We'll meet before long. We quicken our pace to head to squad mates. She's like, my ears hurt. I don't know why I gave her that accent. What were you trying to post? Did it show anything? It didn't send anything? Yeah, it says you tried to... I don't know. It says message restricted. I don't know what you tried to send, man. Something crazy, apparently. I haven't put any manual filters, by the way. Like, as far as I'm concerned, like, people can post whatever the heck they want in chat. But there are some things that I know, like, YouTube just, like, automatically filters out. Because it either thinks it's spam or, like, I don't know if there's actually any other restrictions, but I don't know. Oh, yo, I don't know if you guys could hear that in the mic, but that was a huge pop that my neck just made. Rank up with Ein, who I will never build because Master Sparks doesn't have Ein. Crusty Wusty. Shout out to Grimjaw being the #1 chatter so far in the YouTube chat. Who's ranked 2? Warlock Warlord, #2. #3, Lone Syndicate. All right, Ray. You want to try and get MLB Liberalio, but you keep getting off-banner Nikkes and they're all Elysian. Dude, Elysian is like the biggest troll in this anniversary. Elysian can go away. By the way, did you guys see I posted on the Flex channel on my Discord? The crazy multi that I got with my blue tickets? I got a Grave and my first copy of Sora ever. Alright, let's give some gifts. So she's not on 20, because I'll always end up forgetting about her. Oh, Sora, we need to add her to favorites. And actually I have too many on my list right now, but whatever. Let's finish off Chime. Wait. Oh, I'm out of advising sessions. Okay, well, we're done with that, I guess. Did anybody buy the mission passes for Siren or Crown? The Siren skin is cute. I feel like this is probably popular. If I didn't have the gacha skin, I'd probably go for this. I like it. It seems well made. It's like nice, cozy vibes. The Crown one, again, I have the gacha skin, so I'm not going to get it. But I bet this one's probably really popular. She looks good. And, like, Chinese dresses almost always sell well. Vermouth got both. Nice. Bought all the passes. I mean, honestly, they're a good value proposition. Dude, that see-through dress. That is... What? Whoa, 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 whoa. What is Crown doing here? I did not realize this dress was like sheer material. Okay, okay, let's not get too distracted here. You got the Crown pass in the giveaway? Nice. I feel like that looks better. That looks better than like the gacha skin Crown. Look at this. Dude, it totally looks better than the gacha one. It totally looks better than the gacha one. Okay, okay. Bruh. Alright, alright. I mean, this, in general, this is way cooler, more unique, and more spicy, to be honest. But if you're talking about the shooting stance... Yeah, that Chinese dress pass is probably where it's at. Alright, let's do the gacha. Let's do the gacha. Costume gacha? What am I saying? Costume gacha for Nayuta. Okay, so I've already purchased it. I'll show you in the ticket shop here. Another big thank you to those that donated. Thank you so much for the super chats. I really appreciate it. I bought these ahead of time earlier today so we could do this on stream. I would not be able to get this without the direct support from you guys. So thank you for the donations for this amazing looking gacha skin for Nayuta. Let's do the first pull. Blue. Shocking. Vermouth says her shoes are better in the gacha. We got a feet guy in chat. I think a lot of people probably agree with that. But yeah, I did not even think about that. Another blue one. Oh my god. Huge shock. Color me surprised. Although honestly, this is one of the better things you get out of this whole gacha. Grimjaw was not sold on the gacha. I feel like it's kind of polarizing. A lot of people will say that Crown's gacha skin is literally the best in the game, and then other people say it's garbage. I think I'm one of the few people that actually says it's good, they like it, but it's not one of my favorites. Oh, someone's calling me, but I'm not gonna pick this up on stream, so I'll have to call them back later. Brandon is following on Twitch. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. $80 boxes of Cordust? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Best in the game now goes to Nayuta. Yeah, I mean, it's not my personal favorite, but I could see the argument for being best in the game. Okay. Can we get the skin early? We got our 10 tickets. Two more. All right, this is our last chance to defy the odds. We're going all the way either way, right? Doesn't matter. There was one time that I got it the second to last time on a gacha skin. Every other time, it's always been the last one. You like it because it's lore accurate? Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I feel like the Pilgrim skins have been lore accurate skins, right? Whereas other skins are generally like, they just randomly kind of fit into like one of the side stories or whatever. But like Crowns is like actually canon in the story. Modernia's is. Any other older gacha skins that are like canon? Without being just, you know, like part of an event or whatever, you know what I mean? But it's actually how the character ends up looking in the main story. All right, last one. What is it going to be? I wonder. Pray for the gacha skin. Oh my god, it's the gacha skin. We got her. Yeah, Nayuta's. Yeah. All right, we got there. All right, thanks again, everybody. Crown shares your skin with another goof, Nikkei. Bro, when I saw that part of the story, I'm watching it, right? And literally I saw it when she's about to like punch the other character in the face. Out loud, I just said, bruh. And then I just started laughing. It's so absurd. All right, let's put this in the lobby. I think we just take out like normal Nayuta, right? Feels like that's the right thing to do. Dang. Dude, it's pretty cool. It's very cool. Did I get the Red Hood gacha? Think you missed the stream. Yes. Somebody gave me a donation specifically for the Red Hood gacha. And it is here. This is a beautiful background. Like, honestly, like these golden hour vibes, like it's so good. It's like Spicy and wholesome at the same time somehow. All right, let's put it on, Naruto. Let's put it on. What's up, David? Welcome to the stream. Okay, where is she, Naruto? I kind of really like her normal look, which should be of no surprise to anybody. But, dude, the skin is crazy. I will say, shooting pose, not that great, in my opinion. I mean, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Her gotcha animation and like her undercover and her standing pose, like that's all epic with the gotcha skin. But I think for the actual shooting pose, I think the normal skin just edges it out. This is pretty peak, guys. I mean, yeah. The new red hood skin is nice. Yeah, it is. The man hates feet. I mean, I don't hate feet. I'm just saying, I feel like there's... This is more aesthetically pleasing. Alright, anyway. This looks so good. Dude, that looks crazy. And just like, I don't know. She looks literally like a god. Yeah, that's wild. That's so cool. Okay, let's go to the event. You like the default shooting pose as well? I've seen a lot of people online say that, actually. Something about seeing through the black stockings is better. Yeah, I kind of agree. I kind of agree. It's a very Destiny Child skin. Yeah? Is there another unit that it actually copies? Because they have done that a few times in Nikkei. Goddess of Victory, not Maid or Bunny of Nikkei. Dude, it's true, it's true. It is literally called Goddess of Victory. That is a good point, Grimjaw. Alright, so like I said, I already did my event story runs. So we don't have any of those to do right now. All the relics were super easy to find in this event, I found. Is that just me? But it seemed like I just easily found all of them. Some of them kind of take me a while, but not on this one. Naruto looks like a Mortal Kombat character? Huh. You're just saying it kind of gives Destiny Child vibes? I mean, I can see it. I can see it. Have I mentioned that I, like, really don't care about this minigame? I think there's, like, a ton more for me to do, and I've definitely been slow rolling it. Good news is you can just collect your dailies, but I haven't built that much out. There's a lot more I can do here. Probably, like, in the last week of the event, like, after we finish hard mode, then I'm just gonna, like, take a day or two and, like, grind through all this. I don't know. You saw someone say that Nyuta's gotcha skin looks like a girl in FGO. I said that on stream, actually, which, I mean, maybe somebody else said that too, but I totally agree with that. That was the first thing I said when I saw it. She pretty much looks exactly like, I forget the name of the character. Let me see. What is her name? Let me see if I can find it really quick. Is it this? Oh, I think it's Comma. I think it's Comma. Yes. Okay. Where's like a good picture that really accentuates the fact that she looks like this? So yeah, basically, I mean, you can see the similarities. She kind of has just like this like cosmic skin to her. You can see it like in this image here. She's got like the lotus kind of thing going on. Especially if you see it in the figure. Like this image definitely shows that off for sure. It kind of like, if you could see it in her legs more, none of these pictures are like showing off her legs a lot, but like it kind of like almost goes into this like translucent kind of starry night sky kind of thing. Yeah. Anyway. What was I doing in here? Oh, to the shop. We'll buy these console upgrades. And then, I don't know, it doesn't matter. We'll clear all these out eventually, but I guess we'll grab these pilgrim ones. Yeah, I don't really know that much about Kama's character, to be honest. Other than that, I know she kind of, like, has different personalities. And the different personalities are kind of, like, some of them are, like, very, like, childlike. And some of them are more, like, adult. Yeah, I don't know the details. Guess that's all I want to open here. All right, we'll save our free daily polls until the end. Let's do some dailies. Simulation. Dude, I keep punching forward. Lean back, lean back. Yes, I'm done with all the chapters. I would highly recommend, if people haven't already, it's a bit of a moot point since we're almost all the way through it, but I would do part 1 of the anniversary event, then chapter 41, 42, and then part 2 of the anniversary event. I think that's like the intended order. That's the best way to complete the story. Even though like they are kind of separate, I think that's the most optimal experience. Quick battle. So Solar Raid doesn't start tonight, does it? I think it starts a week from now. That's how you read them too, Dr. Eagles? Yeah. Maybe do a chime crown testing video. I could. I don't know realistically how much there is to actually test on that, to be honest. I did some quick testing on stream and showed that chime could make crown legitimately fairly strong, but it's still kind of gimmicky, like it's probably not actually what you want to do. But let's see, yeah, I think Solo Raid starts a week from now. Yeah, okay. I was going to talk about Solo Raid teams. Maybe it's too early to do that. Should we just wait? Wait on talking about Solo Raid teams? Chime is meme territory. I mean, it's a lot better than I expected to be, Bob. Like, it is actually kind of legit. I think it is better than just being a meme, but it's like you are still kind of memeing. It's yeah, you could say that, I guess. Three custom modules. All right, so I think I want to try and reroll some stats on Liberalio. Where's my lowest attack? Wait. I think I just re-roll these. Reset attributes. Because attack is kind of on the lower side and elemental damage is very low. Wait, is it? Let me see. Yeah, elemental damage could definitely be higher. And attack is almost in the middle, but yeah, these can both get better. These can both get better. All right. We rolled the exact same attack value and got even worse elemental damage. It looked like a fun idea. It is a fun idea. It is a fun idea. And it's not garbage. Like, you can make it work. It's okay. It's decent. Warlock says, I have a hard time with Solar Ray because you don't pull for every banner that comes out. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, Solar Ray definitely tests the depth of your bench, right? Like, making 5 teams that are good for every element is a big ask. I will say for this Solar Raid, if you were one of the people that skipped the Ava units, you're probably in for a bad time. Yeah, we are getting a lot of rocks from the event. It's true, it's true. All right, let's try this again. Bro, why does attack want to be 9% no matter what? Like, hey you, wake up. Give me more attack, okay? Wait, was it this one I was rerolling? Yeah, this one. Do I take this? I did get more critical damage, which is like whatever, but that did go up. And I got a lot more elemental damage. I think I want this. Okay, here's the thing. Do I lock this now? I'm going to try one of these. I'm going to try locking my elemental damage and resetting attack. Because now attack is like total garbage. Bro. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. People need to stop forgetting about Mana. She's your best friend when you don't have limited win units. Yeah, I could see a lot of people using Mana in this raid, for sure. Eating rocks like chips, dude, for real. Do I bite the bullet and just actually lock this? $22 is the highest you can get before you get into like the super low chances. So I feel like I do want to lock it. Judgment Kazi says I spent over 90 rocks on Liberalio and only got 2 armor pieces are acceptable. Oh no. I actually got pretty good rolls. I have very good stat lines. I'm like really trying to like min-max here now. I think we do this. I think we do this. Alright, reset attributes. Okay. 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 Alright, I can't complain too much about that. That's decent. That's decent. Which is good, because that was the last time I could have done that. Nice. So the thing that I'm missing here is charge speed, but I have 4 lines of attack and 4 lines of elemental damage, which is by far the most important thing for her. Like, 4 attack, 4 elemental is already insane. But I don't have any charge speed, which is kind of unfortunate. So eventually, like, and this is the only one where I don't have a third stat either. Like, if I could get charge speed there, that would be great. Heard something about Liberalio needing 1 ammo line. I think, like, I would want 1 ammo. I think I have 1 ammo on her. Do I? Well, maybe I don't have 1 ammo on her. I don't. But yes, I feel like having an ammo on her would be good. For pretty much any unit, unless they're like, you know, a last bullet effect where you don't want any ammo on them, obviously, I would want at least 1 ammo line on any unit. But then for like snipers and rocket launchers, charge speed is going to be pretty important. Versus if it's like an MG or an AR, then like ammo is going to be a lot more important, right? And then crit is going to be just kind of niche depending on the unit, where you might want crit rate or crit damage. So, I mean, optimally, you definitely want 4 elemental, 4 attack, and then probably 1 or 2 ammo, and then 2 or 3 charge speed, and you could like mix in crit there randomly if you're not trying to like min-max too much, you know what I mean? Lone Syndic says, question. You come to me for guidance once again. What cube would you put on jellyfish? I mean, I have resilience on her. I think that's like the obvious choice. If not resilience, adjutant cube could be worth it. Like, if you don't have any charge speed on her, like I don't, putting adjutant cube on her might be the best. If you do have some charge speed lines, then I would say resilience. And resilience is probably going to be, you know, more built than her, than your adjutant cube anyway. But those are the 2 that I would consider. Yeah. I mean, otherwise, I feel like resilience is probably considerably better than Bastion on her. And the only other one that in theory is going to be good would be the destruction cube if you have this actually leveled and you're fighting something with parts. So yeah, that's what I would say on cubes. Liberalio is kind of confusing to use on a team, is she? Seeing people frustrated about their SBS being too strong to active buffs from Liberalio. Yeah, so Liberalio, because she gives her buffs, what is it? I think the text says like to the weakest other burst 3 or something like that. That can be an issue. Can't tell if you're supposed to use her on a sniper team or something else. I mean, she's going to be good just as a generic DPS, honestly. But if we're talking about raids, I guess, okay, let's just talk about it. I did say that I kind of want to talk about potential raid teams, even though it's like kind of too early to be talking about raid teams. We'll just use this team. We'll start from scratch. So, I mean, I think like the obvious like wind team, if we're just talking about like wind only, the best team. If we're making like one super strong wind team. Dude, where the hell did Siren go? There we go. It's probably this, but this depends on Liberalio having a really high attack stat. So you want to make sure that you have those like attack overload lines, which I have 4 of them. So, and I will probably get another copy of her just to give her some more stats. Because right now she's at 252,000, whereas my SBS is at 280,000. So that's going to cause some issues. So if you have a max core SBS, you would need a max core Liberalio. I mean, potentially. Like, it depends on your overload lines, but yeah. Is Vesti in question, or are you cooked? I mean, both versions of Vesties are actually reasonably good units, but they're not like a top tier team, if that's what you're asking. So yeah, so that's like your win team, right? Or, you know, depending on exactly what you need, you could put Helm in here instead, or you could do off burst Mihara, or even Ray for extra like buffs, kind of. So there's some tweaking you could do, but that's probably like, you know, those are going to be like, that's the base for your like best win team possible. Or I guess actually another like one would be like putting Mast in there as well. Unfortunately, you don't have Crown, so you're using Twin Bunnies. Dude, Twin Bunnies are still good. Twin Bunnies are still good. Does Newta's heal proc Crown skill 2? No, unfortunately. You think for people that issue, it might be better to use Liberalio and SBS on their own teams. Oh yeah, as Grimjaw just said, or Mast. Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so for a lot of people, you probably will split them. So, okay, so if we're actually trying to make a raid team, let's think about like what are some raid teams that we can do. I think you can do Anchor and Mast with Black Shadow Scarlet, Liberalio, and then probably Leader, I want to say. I could definitely see this being a solo raid team. But again, it kind of depends on your stats. So you might split these two girls up, right? And I think Anchor comes back due to the other teams that we want to make with Crown and Niuta. Trying to think, what other kind of variation could we do on this? So if you do want to split them up, then you probably just put Alice here. And then Liberalio goes on the other team, right? Because Alice is still going to be a really good buffer. I mean, this is still going to be, I think this could totally be a raid team. So if you're someone who can make the buffs work correctly, it's probably this. Otherwise, you use Alice on this team. Alternatively, instead of Leader, I think Rappy works here as well. I don't know what order you put these girls in. I tend to usually burst with Mast first, but I don't know, maybe it's Anchor. It's probably situational. Whatever. Anyway, so I think Rappy could go there. I think not enough people use Rappy as a burst 1, to be honest. I feel like people always want to use her as a burst 3, but I think people forget how good of a burst 1 she is. What about Summer Sakura and Rosanna? Rosanna potentially. Summer Sakura, no. I mean, from what we could tell, I guess I don't know for sure, but from what we saw in the preview, it doesn't look like the queen, which is the boss, has parts, but she does have a core. Am I going to get back into solo raid this time? Yeah, I think I'll probably try on this solo raid. Unless it's like obnoxious, I will probably try on this solo raid. So, I mean, if we're using... Yeah, so I like, if there aren't a lot of parts, Summer Sakura's damage is just going to be terrible. That said, if you're someone who just needs another wind unit, like obviously she's serviceable. She can fit that role. Summer Rosanna, potentially. Because we just need more wind units, maybe. I feel like that's more likely. Grimjaw says he uses Rappy as a burst 1 at hard campaign and tower. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. I mean, she's pretty insane. Dr. Eo says if he thinks in the other team, if I use Rappy as burst 1, she might end up getting the buff. She could. She definitely could be stealing the buff, so that would be something to look out for. In which case, like I said, you just use Leader there. Anyway, so if we're going to try and make Rosanna work, which I think is not impossible, that could actually happen. Do you guys remember that Miranda team? Maybe we do it on that. The one that I showed in the video that people were talking about on Discord. Fuck, where's Miranda? Miranda, Summer Niuta, not Summer Niuta, Summer. Maybe we'll get Summer Niuta one day. Summer, Rosanna. And then, let's see, the rest of that team was Helm, Maxwell, And then I had Siren on there because that's what I think it was Fangor had posted on Discord. But I don't think you don't want to use Siren in this case because she goes on another team to fulfill your wind attacker for Solar Raid. So for another buffer in this case, it could be Double D, or could be Winter Ludmilla. So I think that's possible to use Summer Rosanna like this. This is pretty niche, though. I don't know. Sparks confirming Summer Niuta, yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know, it's possible. Or Mihara, because you get the, like, sustained damage buff thing. Maybe. I think if we use Summer Rosanna, it's probably something like this. Let's see, what's another team? Okay, well, I think another obvious one is going to be the Ava girls, right? So in that case, that's probably our Crown team. Because that's probably going to be the highest DPS team other than the SBS Liberalio. So we probably use Crown, and then the Ava girls with Helm. What am I missing? A Burst 1. This might be where we use Siren. I feel like this is almost guaranteed to be a team. Although potentially... Oh, maybe Naga actually. Because, like I said, she does have a core. So this is almost certainly a team, I think. Although maybe Siren goes on a different team. But I think this is almost guaranteed to be a Solar Raid team. Winter Snow White in a month. Sparks, get ready. Dude. With the way my resources are looking, that would be the most diabolical time for them to drop a Winter Snow White. That'd be so terrible. But yeah, so this I think is almost guaranteed to be a team, kind of like the SBS one that I was showing. With, like I said, the caveat that maybe you need your wind Siren to go somewhere else. The other thing is like the shotgun team, because like the shotgun team somehow makes it onto like every raid ever. And that one's nice and easy because it comes like built in with your wind units, right? So we go back to the classic bunnies. With Dorothy, obviously, and Drake. Where the hell is my Drake? There we go. Like, this is likely to be a team as well. Maybe Noir doesn't make it on. I don't know if there's like another random unit that could be better here than Noir. But yeah, I would be pretty surprised if we don't see a lot of people running a shotgun team like this. And if it turns out we just don't need any healing, then I guess... you put Leona on here instead, but then I feel like Blanc will probably just get you better results anyway. Or you could even potentially put Guilty there. You know, the other thing you can do with Liberalio, so say you're doing the SBS team with Alice, and you're splitting them up. I think you could put Liberalio with Cinderella.
가줄게.
I was actually running this team in some hard campaign. In chapter 38 hard, I think I'm on. So you could do Cinderella and Rouge
되어드리죠.
and Liberalio, and then
너, 내 동료가 되라.
Maiden,
이런 말씀이시죠?
and where's Aid? I think this has a strong possibility. So if you split up Liberalio and SBS, I think this could be good. Like I said, I was literally using this in hard mode campaign earlier today. Vic says you can see some people using Dola strictly for the QTE circles. Yeah, I mean Dola is a possibility. It's possible you use Dola. Or if you don't use Maiden, maybe we're not going all in on the electric thing. You can put in another flex, right? Like, maybe this is where we use Winter Ludmilla.
준비하고 있었다.
Or even Mihara. Or even in theory, Modernia. You know, it's like your off burst one. Not Mari. I think Bunny Aid has proven to be better than Mari, but they're close. And if you don't have a built Bunny Aid, then yeah, absolutely you could do Mari. You could definitely do Mario. Mari is definitely serviceable. She's still really, really good. Now, all this, and I haven't talked about Nayuta. Well, okay, so I did talk about her with the Miranda team. So if you don't do the crazy thing with Summer Rosanna, then that becomes your Nayuta team, right? So you can do Miranda, Nayuta,
준비됐어.
Helm,
올릴 절호의 기회야.
안 그래도 준비하고 있었다.
Ludmilla Mihara, or Maxwell Mihara. Again, your Nayuta's got to be like extremely buff to make this team work, though. So, I mean, in theory, we might see top tier teams doing something like this, like top tier rankers. But this is really hard to pull off. Otherwise, yeah, Nayuta can go on any team, really. Yeah, she can be a burst team 2 for whatever, and it's not gonna really matter. So like if you're not going all in on her, she can go pretty much plug in on any team, right? Alternate like wind units. I mean, what have we talked about? I talked about Guilty for a second, and then Mana.
새로운 일입니까?
Mana, I think, could totally make it on some people's teams. Also, Volume. Volume is a CDR unit. It's possible she gets on there somewhere. Ikora is important, and then Tia Naga will be good with Liberalio. I mean, yeah, but I think you put Naga on the Crown team. Tia probably doesn't make it. Unless you don't have... I mean, Tia Naga can still be decent, for sure. There will be people that don't have all the units, right? And then that'll work. But I think the optimal Naga team is the Ava girls with Crown. Because Korra will probably be important. And then other just like random alternates, you know, like off-burst ones you can do for filler that aren't necessarily wind units, are like Modernia. She always does good damage, off damage. I talked about Mihara a few times already, potentially. Red Hood, maybe just for good burst generation. And I don't know if like this boss will have a good target for hitting the body and core. So if you can pierce through those multiple layers, maybe Red Hood will make it onto a team. Maybe there's like a crazy Red Hood Nayuta team. Very speculative though. Everyone uses Maid Anchor with Crown nowadays. Yeah, but I think, like I was saying earlier, I think probably... It's totally possible. Honestly, a lot can change in solo raids. But I think the place where you use Maid, Anchor, and Mast will just be together with the SBS and Alice team. Liberalio does great burst generation as well. Yeah, dude, she does. She really does. It's true. And there is even the possibility for there to be a Snow White team. And I mean, this is probably more niche. But I wouldn't, like, rule out the possibility. You know, there could be something like this. Maybe. So yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of speculation, but hopefully that gives you guys some ideas. We'll see how things shake out. We'll see how things shake out. But yeah. Oh, I have to put a unit in here. There we go. You've invested in her a lot more lately? Yeah. I think it's a bit of a long shot for Snow White to be good in this raid, just because I don't think this boss has parts. But it's not impossible. It could happen. It could happen. Kind of like what I was saying with Red Hood. If you can pierce through at least the body and core, that will give it a significantly better shot. Alright, let's do some Tribe Tower. So yeah, when we actually get to solo raid, I mean, we'll see if any of that stuff that I talked about comes out to be true. But, yeah. Oh, we got train, we got train. Choo choo, motherfuckers. D says hello. Hey, Grimjaw has gifted 5 memberships to viewers. Yo, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, Grimjaw. And shout out to the 5 people that were lucky enough to get them. We'll see who it was when I kill this train. Pew 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 pew. Boom. All right. John Smith received a membership. Hey, I think you're in chat. Congrats on becoming a member. You have some emojis that you can do in chat right now, as well as access to the members only Discord on my community Discord. Let's do it. I like that screen name. Also received one of the gifted memberships. GJack83, congrats. Irvin also received a gifted membership. And Iron Thunder received a membership. Congrats, everybody, and thanks again for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Grimjaw. JBK TPL says, bada boom. Bada boom indeed. We just knocked that stage out of here. Bob Stutterbroke. You beat Mother Whale on Elysian and Missilus this week. Nice. Get wrecked. Dude, Mother Whale is always like an annoyance when you see it. You're like, ah, here we go again. I just realized I have it on plain light. I didn't even change it to the RGB. This whole time it's just been like a white glow behind me. Oh, well, whatever. No one even said anything. Oh. All right, Elysian Tower. Oh wait, I already did it? Wait, what did I not do? Oh, I already beat everything. Okay. Huh, I'm crazy. Marcia asked if I did co-op already today. I have not. Probably not gonna do co-op today. Did it just start? It literally just started, didn't it? It did. You know what we'll do? If we have enough people that are interested, we'll do 3 runs. We'll do 3 runs. All right. So anybody in chat that is interested in doing co-op, okay? We'll we can do it. I don't want to go super late on stream tonight. But after I knock out these attacks, we can try some co-op runs. It's always fun to do it. So I'm down if there's enough people that are actually interested. So if you are on NA, get ready. Priority will be given to channel members, but we can do some co-op runs. I kind of forgot that was happening. I'm just attacking random people here and hoping I win, by the way. I'm just... Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. None of them worked. All right. All right, we'll do our rookie arena fights. Hydrate, hydrate. All right, was that our last one? Yes, it was. All right, let's do some co-op. Let's do some co-op. All right, so what are we fighting? Blacksmith. Okay. And it's going to be weak to water. This is like an old school fight. OG blacksmith here. Fire blacksmith. Alright, create a party. Here is the lobby code. Alright, join up guys, join up, join up. Vic says, sadly I can't, you're currently working, just listening in. Alright, no worries, no worries. Sophia says, you've never done a party co-op, but you would like to. Your NA server. Yeah, get on, jump on, Sophia. Sudden but Inevitable says, you pulled Nayuta and Liberalio, and you still have 300 plus gold tickets and 40 plus gems. Bro, you are sitting pretty. Like, dude, you're set. Congrats. Yes, co-op is up, Warlock. Yeah, hello. Glad you could make the stream as well. Alright, so we got Marcius, we got Vermouth. I think Sophia is going to join, and maybe Warlock, or maybe Dr. Jiggles, or Grimjaw. Anybody else who wants to join up, get in here. Again, priority will be given to channel members. What's the plan? You remember last time was funny as hell. Well, last time I think it was a electric weak boss, and we were trying to do the stupid thing with Rouge. It was annoying as hell. So this one's weak to water. He also has cores, so we probably want to be running Winter Ludmilla's. What do we want? Like Rappy, Crown, 2 Winter Ludmillas and a Helm. I feel like that's probably a really solid run. Alright, we are full. So we can do a second run with another group. So Grimjaw, if you want to get in here, or if anybody else wants to get in for the second run, we will absolutely do it. But yeah, so the game plan here, I think we want, again, I think we want 1 Rappy, 1 Crown, 1 Helm, and 2 Winter Ludmillas. So I don't know what all of you guys have. So Vermouth thinks they want to be Crown. Marcius does not have Winter Ludmilla. Sophia has Rappy and Crown. Okay, cool. Who has Winter Ludmilla? Let's put it that way. Who has Winter Ludmilla? I do, so I can be one of them if need be. Do we have another like strong Winter Ludmilla? How does this mode work? It just gives many points. Yeah, we just do as much damage as possible, yeah. And also, who has Treasure Helm? Okay, because we need Treasure Helm for sure. So I need somebody to call Treasure Helm. Quincy is a decent alternative to Winter Ludmilla as well, although I think Winter Ludmilla is going to be better here. Oh, Summer Dorothy. Oh, I completely forgot about her. Is she best in slot here? I don't know. You know what? Summer Dorothy is pretty insane. But I think Winter Ludmilla is going to be so good because of the core. I mean, Blacksmith literally has 3 cores, right? Oh no, we lost somebody. Did they lose connection? Marcius has Treasure Helm. Okay, okay. Okay, so let's just do it this way. I will be Winter Ludmilla. Marcius can be Helm. Your Doro outdid Lunilla in this union raid? Okay. Yeah, so we have, if I'm Winter Ludmilla, Marcius is Crown, Sophia's Treasure Helm. Then we just need a Rappy and a Summer Doro from Dealin and Vermouth. One or the other of you guys can be one of those, okay? Alright, Bob. So you're, whichever one is better for you. Okay? Of those two options. So let's go ahead and start. I think having, for sure, at least one Summer Doro is going to be better than having two Winter Lunilla, so that was a good call out. Okay, and if it wasn't clear, Helm should not be bursting, okay? Helm should not be bursting. Anybody has not done this before, this is full manual, okay? You need to make sure you're aiming and bursting, okay? We need Crown in here, we need Crown. Cool, alright, we should be good. Marcia says, hey Sparks, you're a really awesome dude, man. Glad to be a part of the stream. Hey, thanks, I appreciate that. Yeah, okay, there we go, alright. Alright, so don't burst, Helm. And quick charge us. And everybody make sure you're ready on your burst. Burst as fast as possible. We don't want to be waiting for that. And target his guns and then his mouth. Take out the guns and then his mouth. Of course they hit Crown. He always likes to go for Crown. I'm not sure what about this boss always targets Crown like that, but Blacksmith generally does. Even though typically bosses will go for like the highest attack Nikke. That rule doesn't hold true for Blacksmith. He likes to stun Crown. This is good, this is good. Having to wait for the Crown stun is unfortunate. Last 10 seconds. It was good. This has been pretty clean. We're probably going to miss out on the last burst because of the stun, though. That's unfortunate. Oh, we're getting at the last second. Go, go, go. Can we make it? Can we make it? Ah, literally need 1 second with a stun. All right, that was very clean, guys. That was good. All right, so I out damage, but it's probably just because I have like more investment. My Lidmill is more built. But yeah, very clean run. That was good. That was good. All right, do we have like 1 or 2 other people that want to do it in chat? If a couple people are good, they can drop out and make room for another batch. Yeah, no worries, Vermouth. I mean, that was still good. I would just like to point out that Sophia is in a union called Flaccid. Just thought that was worth noting. Invested in Summer Eleg. I mean, she's good too. Honestly, she could fit on this team. It's... I don't know. We could try different comps too. Like, we can do whatever. Sophia says, I'm not strong enough to be in my union yet. I mean, fair. Union doesn't perform. Yeah. Marcus says, quick question. How are you still able to do co-op mode? You did it, and it's like 3 times and randomly disappeared. I mean, it should be there all the time. If you go to the events tab from the lobby and then look, and you'll only get 3 runs where you get rewards, but then you can do however many after that as you want. All right, we need 2 more people, guys. 2 more people. Dr. Eels is going to hop on and join. Nice. Oh, Sophie came back in. Okay. Vermouth is off to watch Jeopardy. What is real life? Code didn't work. Oh, because it started a new code. My bad. Here, new code is in chat. You can drop off if someone wants to join. If Grimjaw wants to join, if we had Grimjaw and Dr. Eagles, we'll have a pretty strong squad then. You wonder if anyone has a winter guillotine built? I did a mild build on mine. I forget what the state of mine is. I think, like, the thing about her, she was actually decent when she came out. But then Summer Eleg came out and it was like, alright, well, that's the new, like, water buffer, you know? So it made her even more niche. Okay, so... I think, Yiggles, who is most built for you for your burst 3 water DPS? Do you have a really strong Summer Dorothy? Or a better Winter Ludmilla or a Helm? I think you and Grimjaw will be our 2 main DPS. So, like, whatever your most built of that is. And then maybe I'll be Rappy. And then if Marcius and Dealin, could you be Crown and Helm? So Marcius and Dealin, you can be Crown and Helm. I will be Rappy, and Grimjaw and Yiggles, just do your strongest water burst 3s, whether that's Summer Doro or Winter Ludmilla. Okay. And then obviously, Grimjaw and Yiggles are going to burst, so I won't burst. Oh, sorry. My bad. I said I was going to be, Rappy. My bad. Okay, we're good. Alright, so we'll have double burst on Doro. And Yiggles and Grimjaw, never shoot the circles, okay? Leave that up to the rest of us to shoot the circles. Unless, like, for some reason you have to, but otherwise just concentrate on the boss, okay? So we don't lose DPS that way. Oh, it actually stunned Dorothy that time. That actually is good, because we're only going to have to deal with the stun every other burst cycle that way. Good job, good work, guys. Good work. This is smooth.
마음이 급한 건 아닙니다. 차들이 하고 지금입니다. 모두 집중 공갈하는 겁니다. 할때 맞지 않은 아침에 왕국을 위협하는 자들이 하고 신속히 시작한다. 마음이 급한 건 아닙니다.
Nice. We were locked in, guys. That was good. That was good. Good damage. Good damage. Dude, because Grimjaw, his units are built like crazy. All right, one more round. Can we get one more person in here? All right, Eagles, you can use, do you want to switch it up for the next round? You can be another one. And this is the new room code. My Summer Dorothy isn't like super built either, so that's why I wasn't using her. But yeah, good teamwork. Everybody like operated really smoothly. I mean, we followed the plan. That was nice. So yeah, we need one more person for one last run. A lot of people are just able to listen. They can't join. Vit can't join. Briggs can't join. Everybody else is on global. Oh, Sophia came back in. All right. Flaccid dicks, everybody. Here we go. So let's I think probably I should go back to being a burst 3. Okay, Dr. Deals, why don't you be Crown? If you, I mean, not be Crown, be Helm. You can be Helm. And, I can try being, Summer Dorothy. My Summer Dorothy isn't, like, anything to be super excited about, though. And then, Sophia, can you be our burst 1? Do you have a good Rappy, or we could even try like leader or siren potentially? Okay, okay. Dylan, we're gonna need you to be Dorothy or Ludmilla. Dorothy or Ludmilla, whatever's better for you. Sudden and Inevitable says that'd be the weak link. Hey, I mean, it's all about, like, giving people a chance, right? Like, not everybody needs to be, like, OP. Dude, I forgot how fun it is to shoot with Dorothy's shotgun, though, when she bursts. It's crazy. Help me, I'm stunned. Right? That like pew 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 pew. It just like feels powerful. Kind of like when Red Hood uses her burst. You just get that like rapid firing sniper rifle. Just feels crazy. I'm the stun target every time apparently. Too strong for my own good, I guess. Dude, the wings on Dorothy are crazy. You can tell I would very rarely be like manually controlling Dorothy, so it's like, oh, I forgot what this is like. Oh, it wasn't me this time. First time I was not stunned. No. All right, good run. That was pretty clean too. Well, I actually out damaged Dealin. All right, thanks for the runs, everybody. And thank you for reminding me that co-op was actually happening. Hopefully that got you guys some good rewards. What do we have in the shop? Anything worth buying right now? No. All right. We're about to end the stream here. Good runs. Thank you again to all the channel members and those that participated, even if you weren't a channel member. Let's do our free daily polls. Wait, why do I have a... Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Free daily polls. Let's do the Red Hood one first. Come on, Red Hood. That's a miss. We get a Belorta. No thank you. Alright, Niuta. MLB Niuta right here. MLB Niuta. Let's go, let's go. No! Not even close. Alright, alright. Can we get a free Liberalio? Prayers in the chat. Thank you, Dr. Eagles. Dude. Nothing but pee pee poo poo all around. All right. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Another great stream as always. Thank you for just chilling and playing games with me. Hope you guys have a great night or morning or whatever time of day it is for you, wherever you're at in the world. And I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream.
모든 죄는 소인이 짊어진 채 나아갈 것이오.